Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new free pink diamond Michael Redd, and I will admit, the best part about this card might be the fact that he's free. I'm a little worried because I have heard two things about this card. Number one, he doesn't dribble well. Number two, his release isn't good. If those two things are true, this card is not particularly useful at the shooting guard position. Definitely not going to be anything special. We'll see, though. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at this Michael Redd card. Massive shout out to my boy Minicoach for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. Really do appreciate that a lot. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Michael Redd at 6'6", shooting guard, 98 offense, 92 defense, coming with a 91 driving layup, 94 mid-range, 96 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 86 steal, 85 perimeter, 80 interior, 90 speed and excel, 88 speed with ball, 87 lateral quickness. I'm not overly impressed by the stats, I'll be honest. 15 Hoffs include pro touch, slithery, agent 3 blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, dead eye, green machine, guard, limitless range, slippery off ball, space creator, ankle breaker, open looks, and spot finder. So mainly just shooting badges. Again, if the release is bad, that hurts with the shooting badges, honestly. Gold badges include fast twitch, claymore, bailout, handles for days, challenger, clamps, off ball pass, pick dodger, pogo stick, bunny, silver interceptor, workhorse, blow by, triple strike, and bronze glove. At least he's got some defense on like gold and silver. He's not an interior defender. He's not a big guy at the shooting guard position. If the release is poor, like people are saying, I just don't see the value in him. He's not a great slasher. Ooh, these animations are not that good either. Actually, that release is pretty smooth. I'm not going to lie. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But at the same time, his animations dribbling with the ball don't feel all that great. And that release, certainly, it's not a release that I would call fast. Like, it may not be horribly slow, but it's certainly not fast. And these half-court animations certainly aren't anything to write home about, especially this escape. Slow freaking escape. James Harden escape, I think. I don't know. Regardless, release is pretty good. Not awful anyway. At least I wouldn't say it's great, but it's certainly not bad. But outside of the release, I just don't see a ton of value out of this card in terms of his animations. Like, I don't know. His burst isn't great. His fade to the right is slow. His fade to the left is pretty good, I will say. It does create a decent amount of separation. Feels like a pretty nice fade. It does create a lot of separation, actually. So that's a pretty decent fade to the left. To the right, it's a little slow. Doesn't create quite as much separation either. So not the best fade in the world, but not horrific either. I do think he will be a very good shooter. He's got obviously incredible shooting stats and badges. He is decently athletic as well. I will give him that. And defensively, he should be pretty good on the perimeter, but on the interior, I don't expect great things. I think he's going to be a pretty good card, but I don't think he's going to be exceptional. I think there are definitely 5 to 7 better shooting guards in the game at least. So let's hop into a game, see what Michael Redd can do. All right, going up against AJ Poppy, who has a pretty mediocre team, which honestly I am not complaining about. I do not mind. I honestly do not. I want to see what happens with Miss Michael Redd. I want to put up a decent gameplay with him, and I just don't think his movement is all that good. I think, like, in terms of if I was going up against a really good opponent, I would really be worried about my ability to score with Michael Redd. Not worried about my ability to score with him when I get that type of shot, though. We're going to see what he can do defensively against John Wall in this game. But not a bad start, I would say, on the offensive end of the court anyway. Now, run up here on Kyrie. Let's go send a double team at him real quickly. I'm sorry. No offense. I can't help you get your 4-pointers. I can't do it. No offense, man. I'm sorry. We got to play this game out. I got to do my gameplays. No offense. If I wasn't recording a gameplay, I would help him out, but I am. Sorry. It is what it is. We win the jump ball. We put the ball up to Michael Redd, and let's stop. Go behind the back here. Oh, my. I'm so sick of people who do this, bro. Because, like, I missed the shot anyway with Michael Redd, but, like, it's not their fault. I'm just trying to get my gameplays done, man. And it really isn't their fault, but I'm just trying to get my gameplays done. Finally got him to play, I think. I'm hoping anyway. Wide open shot with Kyrie is not wide open anymore because Drew Holiday is broken. I don't know why this card is so good defensively sometimes, but what a contest there. Michael Redd bursting back to the right, attack downhill, see if we can get inside of the rim, hit it back out to Wemby. Wemby catch and shoot, and that's open. He didn't step with Dikembe. That's an assist. We'll take it. Redd now with 3 and 1, so that is a nice little assist right there. Play in front of Kyrie, step up. Let's wall up. He's going to try to run around me. Nothing there at all. Honestly, I'm going to give him one. I'm going to give him one just because I want to be I was trying actually to leave Kyrie open there. I was running away from him. I feel kind of bad because I don't like not letting guys grind their agendas and stuff. I feel kind of bad about it. Hit our pop catch, swing to the corner. Good pass. Drew Holiday wide open. I missed it. I messed up his release. Not my best performance so far in this game, I wouldn't say by any means. I'm going to, again, back up a little. Well, he just Euro-stepped through me with Kyrie. That's a really nice animation. I am noticing, though, that I don't know what Michael Redd does well on either end of the court, really, because movement-wise, it's hard to create open space for a shot, and the shot isn't crazy fast. So even if you do create a little bit of space, it's not going to be the easiest shot in the world to time. I had that right there. I'm shooting this one. He hasn't stepped up. His fault. Michael Redd hits that one. But it's like the only time I'm going to score is when he makes the mistake, when he leaves me wide open. When that is the case and the card isn't actually creating a shot against a good defense, it's a pretty telltale sign that the card isn't worth using, especially when it's a guy like Michael Redd who's not an elite defender either. Because, like, not saying he's a bad card, I just don't think he's great. You know what I mean? So, like, defensively, he's not Kawhi or Ron Artest or Jimmy Butler or Kobe or anybody like that at the shooting guard position. Like, the best defensive shooting guards in the game, really the best shooting guards in the game, period, are all better defensively. Then there's Michael Redd. Then you look at him offensively, and he's certainly nothing special as a slasher. Shooting-wise, he's fine, but his release isn't incredible. Obviously, the animations, the ratings and badges are obviously elite, but hit it out here, and I get an offensive three because I'm trying to space the floor out. I should have just ran back out of the paint with LeBron. That was totally on me, to be honest, but I am quickly realizing that there's like almost no point to this card. I don't see why anybody would use him, honestly. I think he's the worst of the reward cards for sure. Like, Larry Bird isn't incredible, but I think he's like at least like top 5-ish at his position. If you fully badge him out, he's pretty okay. I would not say the same, honestly, with this Michael Redd. Like, he is not even sniffing the top 5 of his position, in my personal opinion. Catch and shoot, all he does is hit wide open threes. And even then, his release is kind of baited. It's not that easy to green when you get a little bit contested at all. Like, it's not a bad release, but it's not incredible. Like, I just don't see what this card really does all that well at the end of the day. Because, like, defensively, he's certainly not a lock. He just kind of sits in the corner. That's good D, though. I give you credit. Michael Redd, make a play. Go run the floor as well and back it out. Stop, pop. Michael Redd. Oh, my. That release is baited, bro. It really is a little baited. Which is not a good sign. I mean, it's unfortunate, honestly, but that release kind of is a little bit baited. Again, his release gets slowed down, getting contested from far away on an open. I had a crab there. That's on me. Stop, pop. That one should be green, right? Oh, wide open. Bro, the release is kind of slow. Like, I can't blame him for me missing shots. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the release is kind of slow, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. And that's not good, especially for a card who is not on the level of some of the other top shooting guards in really any other area. What he's supposed to be exceptional at is shooting, and his release not being exceptional means he's not special at anything, which means he's just mid. And we cannot justify using a guy who is pretty mid at this point in the game. Great defense there, but again, that was more just a bad Euro step choice. And he's going to give me another wide open three. Who knows why? I'll take it. And I miss anyway because I cannot green with this freaking card. And he's just giving me another fade. I'm not going to lie. I don't like his fade going to the right. Going left, it's fine. Going to the right, it's not good. I don't like his standstill jump shot a ton. Like, I'm not sitting here and saying it's bad. I just don't think it's great. And it certainly gets slowed down a lot. Another open that got way slowed down goes from, turns into a very early. Like, I'm not shooting very earlys on open shots. I'm getting way slowed down on my release. I don't know why. That's the third open, or second at least, that's done that. I do have a sharp take, though, but his SIGs are mid, dude. I'm not going to lie. Run this way, fade. I'm shooting terrible shots. I don't see the point of this Michael Redd card. I have tried my best to create with him. He doesn't move well. His release isn't good. He's not an elite slasher, and he's not an elite defender. Is he good at anything? Honestly, not really at this point in the game with how good the best cards in the game are. 3 for 11, 2 for 3 on a bad team. Like, we weren't playing against a good opponent at all. If that had been a good opponent, that would have been a 2-point, 1 for 8 performance is what that would have been right there, honestly. I do not recommend this Michael Redd in the slightest. Not even in the slightest. Just my personal opinion, but wouldn't even consider him. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.